What is up, everybody? Kevin Ioli here. I am at T-Mobile Arena. Just moments ago, Canelo Alvarez won a unanimous decision over Jaime Munguia in their undisputed super middleweight title fight. Alvarez was in control early on. Munguia came out aggressively, was trying to back Canelo up, and he threw a ton of punches, but Alvarez was just too good and too smart. Alvarez dropped him in the fourth round with an unbelievable uppercut. It was a counter shot, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the fight. Canelo was landing all sorts of counters. Munguia would throw, wasn't really setting any of his punches up, and then Canelo would catch him with a counter shot, and he was hurting him consistently through the fight. But give Munguia credit. He was able to take those punches, and he continued forward and kept fighting, and never really was in big trouble again after that, but he was just getting hurt consistently, getting hit by those hard shots, and it was just too much for him. He was just too inexperienced, despite having 43 fights and 43 wins. The judges scored at 117, 110, 116, 111, and 115, 112 for Canelo Alvarez. I had it 117, 110, and I felt like it was a very good performance by Canelo. Now, the key thing here is what is next. Alvarez in the ring was asked by Jim Gray, would he be willing to fight David Benavidez? And clearly that's the fight that should be made. Canelo has expressed concern that Benavidez is much bigger, maybe as much more than 20 pounds on fight night. But I think that's the fight that should be made. Canelo has always fought the top guys in the world. He fought Floyd Mayweather, he fought Miguel Cotto, he fought Gennady Golovkin 3 separate times, and I think he is able to defend himself and fight very well against David Benavidez. So that is the fight that I hope that they do. That is the fight that Canelo at least said after first kind of blown it off and saying he wanted to think about it and he was going to go home and rest. But as the crowd kind of booed, then, you know, you could see his competitive spirit. He didn't like that, and he finally said, you know what? I fought everybody, and I'll fight him too. I don't give a shit. That's kind of what he said, and it was funny. The crowd liked it. I expect that fight to happen. Do I expect it to happen next? Who knows? David Benavidez has a light heavyweight title fight in June, on June 15th against Alexander Gvozdyk, so we'll see what happens with that. But Benavidez versus Alvarez is really the fight to make. But Canelo Alvarez did what he had to do tonight. He disposed of Jaime Munguia in fairly easy fashion. He won a unanimous decision. From Las Vegas, I am Kevin Ioli for KevinIoli.com.